Hello, everyone. My name is Kane from What the Fuck Kane Streams. Today I'll be playing Project Eden's Garden, which is supposed to be a fan game of Danganronpa, a Fanganronpa, as you will. I only found about this today, actually, because I was just going through my usual Danganronpa dive on YouTube, and this popped up in my recommended, the playthrough of it from the official developers themselves, and I saw that it looked really good, so I stopped watching immediately and downloaded it myself, and I thought I might give it a go. I really enjoy Danganronpa. I enjoy games like it, like Danganronpa, AI Somnium Files, um, Master Detective Raincoat Archives, all by Spike Chunsoft, and also like Ace Attorney. Really obsessed with all of them. So I'm hoping that this meets the mark. I'm looking forward to a new story with a new cast of characters. I like the idea of the ultimates. I like the idea of a killing game. Um, I wonder how they're going to go about the headmaster Monokuma type antagonist, and I hope the protagonist isn't the same boring cliche. And hopefully, this game doesn't fall into the cliches of the Danganronpa games, because as great as they are, great as some of the writing is, the protagonists are usually shit. Not going to even lie there. So I was actually going to start off this channel by playing Trigger Happy Havoc and then proceed through with Goodbye Despair and then killing Harmony, but I decided against that because I already know what's going to happen, and I'd probably be more suited to a stream where I can just discuss like the content and the spoilers and that beforehand. Because usually most people who are watching Danganronpa have played the game for themselves, so I thought this might be a good way to go about as a YouTube video because don't want to be spoiled um, in chat if I were to stream this on Twitch. So I thought, you know what, let's make this my first YouTube project. I'm personally just doing this more so for my own enjoyment rather than anything else because I'm a very socially anxious person and I do not like social contact a lot. So I'm hoping that this will help bring me out of my shell a little bit. I'm sorry if the reading is a bit disjointed. I am also sorry if I stumble or mumble while I'm trying to get my bearings. I'll I'm not used to recording anything at all, so we will when it comes to like the audio and the mixing, I'll learn. We shall learn together. All right, enough of me mumbling about absolutely fucking nothing, and let's play the game. Um, we'll go with normal logic, but I was never keen on the actual gameplay elements of Danganronpa, so we're gonna go with kind. But I reckon I might even set the logic to main because I do enjoy the challenge of figuring it out for myself. So, but we're gonna leave the action at kind. I'm sorry if that pisses anyone off, but I really actually don't give a fuck. So let's start. Life has no real meaning. We exist just by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me, those who shine brighter than the others, who have an influence on our greater society. Ultimates. We're known as ultimates. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives. The most influential politicians, the most creative architects. These are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate.
I, Damon Maitsu, am the ultimate debater.
Debater.
A prodigy among prodigies. Someone who simply can't be outmatched.
I'm liking the voice acting so
I
far.
hold on to my title dearly, because it defines me. It's who I am. It's what gives me my purpose.
He has greener eyes than Harry Potter did in the films.
Among a sea of mediocrity, I am a shining example of talent. And now, there's a school worthy of me.
If this is Hogwarts, no, I'm kidding. Just because I mentioned Harry Potter. To Mr. Damon Maitsu, I wasn't even fucking paying attention when he pronounced his name. To Mr. Damon Maitsu, the ultimate debater, congratulations. For your contributions as an ultimate, we cordially invite you to attend Eden's Garden Academy, a specialized college for academic-based talents. At our unique academy, you will not only develop a tighter grasp on your respective skill set, but you and the other ultimate students who receive this invitation will gain an ever-important proficiency at leadership, communication, persuasion, and death. In an age where anyone can be sorry, in an age where anyone can be called an ultimate, we hope you'll join us and assume your rightful place as the true face of talent. Please keep the contents of this invitation, as well as the attached registration materials, strictly confidential. The integrity of our program is built on the foundation of privacy. Eden's Garden Academy, an ultimate academy for true ultimates. It was built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that has awarded ultimate titles to people for almost the last century. You don't apply for the UTP schools, they scout for their students, which is how I found myself receiving a letter from Eden's Garden Academy. It looks to be an amazing school, immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I've ever seen. Everything about the school is perfect. It's truly worthy of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living, I've accomplished more than most people could even dream of. Within this random and chaotic existence, it feels like I was destined to be great. I'm just gonna take off my watch. After what seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected, at least not for a school of this caliber, but it was undeniably the one. I was joking before, by the way, about Hogwarts, but we've already have the acceptance letter, the green eyes that Harry was supposed to have in the films, and now we have the Hogwarts Express. If this is on platform 9 3/4, I might actually flip my lid. With luggage in one hand and a pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life, the start of an even greater career. For the first time in my life, I'm finally be among people as great as me.
Huh?
Huh?
Look! Someone else is here.
Huh?
Oh, I made it
Someone
pretty
else?
quick.
Hey, welcome to the Eden's Club. Well, it's more accurate to say Eden's Garden Academy's Club, but Eden's Club just has more of a ring to it, don't you think?
Okay. I don't like this one with the bunny ears. She looks a bit sus. In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, was a group of strange-looking people. A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume. Oh, the one at the back. Dude's into the pup play. One guy in a weird beanie staring intensely at me. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? Apathetic to my situation, the train continued from its halt. Looks like I'm stuck here for now. I guess I should find somewhere to sit.
Hey, you! New guy!
That's me.
Over here!
Hello, can you hear me? I seem to have caught the attention of one of the other passengers.
What now?
What do you want?
What if...
Cool. So, I was wondering something. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the mood. Oh my god. Finally, one of these guys with an actual fucking personality. Holy shit. Sure. Frowning and dropping his head, he walked away.
Howdy.
Howdy. Excuse me, but you don't happen to know what... Sorry. Excuse me, but you don't happen to know when the final stop is, do you? I'm not going to attempt voices, but I'm going to see what they do sound like when the voice acting parts do come along, and I might be able to imitate some of them. I have watched one creator who did this series like 7 or so years ago, and she had an amazing generic European accent for both Celeste and Sonia from the main games. So I would like to incorporate my own ethnically ambiguous accents into this as well. A girl's voice suddenly chimed in from behind me. I thought that was a dude. Jeez, can people just leave me alone for 5 minutes?
No.
Not a clue, but you can try looking for... The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had to be twice my size. And we're currently fatphobic. Lovely. Is something wrong? No, I'm not going to do a woman's voice. Don't threaten it, darling. I'll just see who else is around. With a small wave, she walked away. The people here just keep getting weirder and weirder. I really hope none of them are in my class. But we're all in the same killing school class, so don't you worry about that. Not wanting to be bothered any further, I quickly found myself a seat by the window. This situation was nothing like I expected, but at least the view from the train was nice. Mountains framed by a deep blue sky, crystal clear rivers that sparkled like jewels in the sunlight. It couldn't be more radical departure from home. Scenery continued to pass, time flying by with it. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving just me and the rolling mountains. Sniff. I probably should have sniffed stuff like that. Nearby, a woman in professional attire turned her nose up to the air and started sniffing. There we go, that'll do. After a moment, the expression on her face turned stone cold serious.
Something is wrong.
The air doesn't smell right. What does good air smell like? What is correct air? Huh? The air?
Whack.
Hey, I smell something too.
Excuse me.
Could you describe it?
Hmm.
Kinda chemically. It's almost like it's coming from
What about
that bag over there. She pointed to a travel bag at the opposite end of the car.
Shoot.
Oh, the pup play guy has fucking chemicals. He's on the chem shit. Fuck my life. Oh shoot, you mean this one right next to me? I don't smell anything funky. Well, that's probably because of the helmet.
Pardon me.
Is that your bag?
Not a chance.
Nope. It was already here when I got on the train. Oh, it's probably going to release some fucking knockout gas.
Weird.
That's weird. There's no name tag or anything. After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began fiddling with its lock.
Great.
Cool, you got it open. That wasn't the lock.
Huh?
Are you okay? Yeah, bro. I'm all good. I just feel kinda... Yeah, it was fucking knockout. I saw that a million miles away. Christ almighty. Lord.
Shit.
Did he just pass out? From the same end of the car, the guy who'd been staring at me earlier. I'm not feeling so good either. What did you say? Good night. What the? People are dropping like flies.
Holy!
Oh crap, someone get help.
Real?
Let me try to alert the conductor or whatever. She ran over to the door that connected to the adjacent car.
Oh, crud.
It's not opening. Why isn't it opening?
Stand back.
I want to try my hand at it. Can you step aside for a sec? He yanked at the door, but...
Bad news.
Damn, the car is locked up as tight as a
Come
prison.
off the grass.
Huh? But I left it to take a piss like an hour ago. Let me try something else. The big man rolled his shoulders. Why am I talking like that? And threw himself against the door with all his might. He groaned and stopped. Oh my god, okay. He groaned and sat back, revealing he hadn't left a mark on the door. What? That did nothing? There's another boy who's fallen. A girl, too. Why is everyone passing out? Maybe it's got something to do with the bag we... Huh? The air around me had grown thick with a strange, pungent smell. I could taste it, feel it sting my eyes. Oh god, no, don't, and we're having a stroke. As a futile plea left my lips, I felt my strength trail away with it. The world flickered around me, and then... Yep, we passed out. There was nothing. Vows woven by stitches and needles, the prologue. There's some hot-looking characters here. I'm talking about the dudes. Huh? What is that? Humming noise. I thought they were cold. It sounded almost like an air conditioner. But if that's an aircon, why am I so warm? I weakly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. A concrete ceiling? Oh lord, not this. I love it. The characters, these protagonists from these Danganronpa games, someone will say, oh look, the sky is blue. And then the protagonist will be like, the sky is blue? My body's so heavy, but I had to get on my feet. I had to see where I was. Well, open your eyes, for fuck's sake. Oh. That does not look comfortable at all. It's a girl. It's 2024, Damon. Grow the fuck up. Could it be that she's... No, she's still breathing. So she's asleep, just like I was. Kneeling down to her level, I reached out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Bringing my face closer to hers, I repeated the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking her up? Just smack the bitch. Damn it, do I actually have to... Oh, Jesus, holy... Her eyes snapped open, caused me to jump back. I was just testing you. Okay.
Huh?
Testing me? See what you would do. It's not every day you find a body on the floor.
That's...
Are you the mastermind? So you were awake that whole time?
Correct.
I woke up before you, yes. And she just let me sleep.
Anyways,
How long was I out
Not
for?
sure.
I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. When I first came to, I was also starting to see a
You'll
stranger.
see.
One can never know if they're in the presence of a friend or foe, which is why I needed to see for myself how much I could trust you. While lying on the floor and making yourself vulnerable, Jesus, she makes no sense. As an excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some type of boiler room, but there didn't seem to be a light switch anywhere. The only light came from a vent set back in the far room. Looking at my close surroundings, I was standing on a platform with stairs that led down to the rest of the room. The lower floor was mildly flooded. I'd say the water reached a level above my ankle, a little above my ankles. It was a place that had clearly been abandoned for a long time. Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There's something about it that seemed almost familiar. Wait, that's it? She was on the train I boarded. Fucking off. Oh my god. The thing went off on the train. Hey, we've met before. On that train?
Yeah.
Yes, the train! Yeah.
Mm,
Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. A strange smell started to come from that travel bag, and then everything turned black. She suspects us.
Right.
Right. Just the hell was that?
listen to me.
I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Someone called Kyoko Kirigiri because we found our new fucking next ultimate detective. Sounds like she's been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took her so long to wake me up. Also, I'm not shitting on the game, by the way. I'm just very sarcastic.
I see.
Sure, I was thinking the same, but whose bag was it? Why did they want to knock us out? And why aren't we on the train anymore? Where are we?
Look at this.
Considering our surroundings, some sort of boiler room? As she raised a hand to push up her glasses, something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. It looked vaguely like a watch. Hey, what's that on your hand?
Well,
You tell me. It appears you have one as well. They gifted us a new Fitbit. At those words, I looked down at my hand.
What the?
Sure enough, I was wearing the same device. It had been fitted tightly around my wrist, but it felt like I was wearing nothing at all.
Damn it.
Hey, I'm not wearing this. As I grabbed hold of the device and pulled, a tiny surge of electricity ran through my wrist.
how humiliating.
Sorry, I should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you. This bitch. Thanks for the heads up. Shit, what's going on here? Why am I wearing this weird shock collar thing? Who put this on me? Well, it's a shock bracelet, if anything, not a shock collar. The collar would be around your wrist, around your wrist. Now I'm talking shit like him. Around your neck.
Look.
You can touch the screen though.
Eh?
Oh, it's a monopad, but they've condensed it down to an Apple Watch. See, like this. She tapped the face of, it's a hologram. She tapped the face of the device, it slowly lit up and displayed a holographic image. Oh, so like a watch.
Correct.
It's just projecting a blank screen for some reason. We're going to get our school regulations and all the killing, like all our report cards and probably how to save the game too on that. Either way, it seems we're stuck with this device for the time being.
Moving on.
While you're standing there, the least you can do is give me your name. We didn't have much of a meeting on the train anyway. Damon Matsu, Ultimate Debater. I'm a student at Eden's Garden Academy.
Interesting.
How interesting. What is it?
Mm,
Thank you for telling me more than I asked for. She's
as
probably
for
going to roll with
myself, you may call me Eva Tsunaka.
Eva Tanaka. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it is. The pain from the shock was finally subsiding. It's as good a time as any to get a better grasp of this room. So you're not going to volunteer your ultimate talent at all? No. Maybe there's something in here that can explain the flooding, or even better, that annoying mechanical noise. Welcome to Project Eden's Garden. A lot has happened already, and I'm sure you're eager to investigate. But there are some things you should get acquainted with first. To access the trinket, or as Damon so colloquially put it, the watch, simply press the F1 key. Can I do that now? To view past dialogue, press the F2 key. Oh, okay, so that's just a log. And to access observation mode, press the Enter key. Press the Enter key again to exit this mode. Oh, and use the WASD keys to pan around the room. If you ever need to revisit this information, check out the control panel. It's just one F3 key away. That's all for now. Go forth and explore. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to save this game because I do not want to read all that again if anything goes wrong. Saving. I see too. Now, I wonder if I can get this text to scroll through faster because it's kind of slow. Oh, please turn that shit up. I'd rather it be instant, to be honest, and I don't want to keep tapping the thing to do it every time. Turn that up as well. I'll turn that up as well for the time being. Alright. Let's have another chat to you.
Hello.
Ava. What is it? Nothing. Okay, very sociable. Lovely. Oh, the generator. There's a generator under the vent. Is this what's making the mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water put me on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not so sure. I'm probably going to have to climb on that to escape through. I wonder if this is also going to have elements like non-outside person-side doors. There might be something useful in this pile of dusty boxes. Light bulbs, duct tape, a bunch of screws. No, there's nothing in here but junk. No parts. What else have we got? A fucking camera, of course. Hey. Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive-looking security camera. Had this been recently installed, it seemed better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler room.
Interesting.
You noticed that camera too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really out of place. Do you think someone is watching us through it? It doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubt it. It's fucking glowing red! I see. Perhaps that's for the best. What do you mean? If someone is watching us, it's possible they are the same person who put these wrist straps on us. She makes a decent point. That seemed to be it. The room's too run down for me to investigate anything else. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Ava approach the pile of boxes and fish out a light bulb. Then, without hesitation, she's going to fucking smash it. I know. She chucked it into the water. What are you doing? All of a sudden, she jumped off the platform we're standing on and into the water. Seriously, what the hell are you doing?
Can't you see?
Exploring. You're not worried about the generator? Look at the light bulb. I threw it into the water. Notice how it isn't flashing? Is that how physics works, or fucking whatever electricity works? Like, would that happen if you chuck the light bulb into like water with a current in it? That means the water isn't conductive. Oh, maybe. Fair enough. I guess she's not worried about getting her shoes wet either. Okay, just give me a second. Oh my god. Trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face, I descended the stairs into the murky water. The mechanical noise was even louder now. It sounded like it was coming from the direction of the vent. Yep, it definitely must be the generator. We're lucky the water isn't conductive. Those exposed wires would be bad news otherwise. I wonder why it isn't conductive.
Interesting.
For such a small generator, it sounds like it's running a lot of power. It's surprising how this noise alone wasn't enough to wake us up. Whatever knocked us out on the train must have been pretty strong. Anyway, that explained the whirring noise. I wonder where all the power is going to. High up on the wall was a vent. What could be on the other side? Do you want to look through that? Yeah, I do.
Listen to me.
Alright, I have an idea, but it will take some physical effort. Like
Well,
what? Like getting on my shoulders. Oh, so she's the man in this little couple here?
Seriously?
I'm not doing that. If you get on my shoulders, it will give you a boost and you can look through the window. Fair, but shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? I don't think you can handle it. Ooh. Saying that, she stooped in front of the generator and motioned for me to come over. And to be honest, she doesn't know us yet, so we could be a massive pervert and we'd look up her dress if she stood on our shoulders, so it's probably best that we stand on
I'm
hers.
talking.
Make sure to tuck your feet behind my back. Oh wait, is that what she said? Let's have a look at this fucking log. Oh, it's like the V3 one. I waded over to Ava and awkwardly positioned myself on her shoulders.
Are you sure you can do this?
Sorry.
I'm fine. Just look through the window already.
All right.
Well, do you see anything? Yeah, another vent, and a room just beyond it. I can't see what's inside the room though. Both these vents are in the way. Taking a closer look at the boiler room vent, I noticed there were hinges bolted to the upper corners. Does this mean the vent can be opened? Wrapping my fingers around the grate in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Hey, I got it open. Can you see better now? Although the second vent still obstructed a lot of the room, I was able to make out the legs of tables and chairs. They were pretty fancy looking. It's the floor of some fancy room. We must be in a building with multiple levels. Weird that this vent opens into another room instead of outside. Huh? Just beyond the chairs, in the very corner of the room, there was something peeking out. A person's legs. I felt my chest tighten. Is he also passed out? Passed out might be a strong euphemism for passed away, but Hello? Can you hear me? No response. Damn it, there's gotta be a way inside this room. Ava, can you let me down? There's someone in there? I think it's a guy. He's lying on the floor and I'm pretty sure he's passed out. He might know something we don't. If we're not there when he wakes up, we might lose him. What?
So...
The room's on the level above ours, he said. Right, which means there must be stairs somewhere. I have to find them. To leave an area, press the R key. I'll confirm the choice with you, just in case you get any second thoughts. That's lovely. We got a fucking chaperone. You sure you want to leave? Yes. As soon as I was out of the water, I threw on my socks and shoes and ran straight to the door. Upon leaving the room, I was greeted with an equally derelict hallway. The walls and floor were an old, matted colour with nothing else to them. No wall decor, no windows, no life whatsoever. However, there was one thing that stood out. At the very end of the hallway, there was a corridor. Where the corridor took a sharp turn was what looked like to be sunlight hitting the wall. Does that mean there's an exit right around that corner?
Hang on.
Don't go running off without me.
Huh?
I've already inspected the rooms in this hallway, so you can just ignore them. When did you do this?
You see?
While you're asleep. This bitch. You weren't waking up despite my best efforts, so I decided to investigate on my own. Her best effort was like, hey dude, you alive? We didn't respond, and she was like, nah, fuck this. Hang on, your best efforts? I know this games. I know this games. Poking you in the face, dragging you by the feet. I bridal carried you at one point.
Listen
no.
to me.
Bridal carried me when you could barely hold me up on your shoulders. Didn't happen. Anyway, I haven't checked on... Oh my god, okay. Anyway, I haven't checked what's upstairs. I didn't walk too far from where you were lying.
Come again?
You didn't think to get help?
No.
If this bitch the ultimate liar, you're obviously breathing.
Really?
That doesn't answer the question. You only started to wake up after I returned from my search. How does that get in the way of finding help? Unless you didn't want to leave me here alone. I can't figure her out at all.
Moving on.
This floor didn't turn up anything useful, by the way. The rooms were just a bunch of storage closets, completely dilapidated, filled with random stuff.
What?
Why are we taking her word for it? Shouldn't we look for ourselves? That was the case for every room.
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, you can... Oh, at least she's being honest about that. As my great-grandmother's brother's friend's motivational calendar once said, you can't progress if you don't have the will to move. Use the WAS the keys to walk since you're in a hurry. Hold down shift to sprint. Last but not least, proceed with caution. You never know what could be hiding around the Okay, there's nothing there. Spoiler. Oh, that's what. Fuck, I'm just. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Let's go back. Fuck, I don't want to do this. Go back. Yep. Sorry, I thought this. You're not. You're just a fucking piece of shit. Right. Storage closet. I came out of the closet a long time ago, so I don't know why I'm back in. The room was almost identical to what Ava had described earlier. There was no real organisation or meaning to anything. It was just filled with completely random crap. What did I tell you?
I see.
It's definitely a messy place. Yes, that's right. Let's move on for now. I should probably listen to her. There's no reason for me to look inside this room. What's there? Sables. Pain. I was just trying to read that can there. I can... Camera. Anything I can actually look at? Oh, it's enter. Sorry. Okay, that's weird. I don't like that. Don't want to take anything like the fire extinguisher to smack over enemies' heads or anything like that. Oh my god, that... I don't want to go in there. I assume they're old. I'll believe her for now. It won't matter that she's the mastermind or anything later on. And that there was probably some secret in there that will fucking link her to... I didn't know the 1600s were so into the pup play, but... Oh shit, I didn't actually read that. The upper floor was in a lot better condition than the one below, but that wasn't saying much. Water stains covered some parts of the walls and ceilings. I could only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. There didn't seem to be any mould at the very least.
So,
The room with the unconscious man should be above and adjacent to the boiler room. That means it must be on the other side of this hallway, correct? Yeah, given we walked away from the boiler... we don't need an exposition on how fucking hallways work. Alright, let's investigate. I want to look at, this. Yeah, Stranger's putting it very lightly, Damon. It was a portrait of a girl dressed in a creepy mask. Looking at it for a bit too long is going to freak me out and turn me on. I know... Okay. I know it was supposed to go, like, away, but
There must
I
be
wanted to have a look.
no.
Oh my god, I just want to explore for fuck's sake. Alright, gate me away. That's probably fucking the mastermind's hidden closet. We'll never be able to come back to it until the end of the game. Looking a bit rough there. I'm gonna look at that. It's probably gonna say the same shit. That is a look. That's like one of those witch doctors, but fetish. What else we got around? I'm gonna explore first. Okay. Now we got a rabbit. Fuck like rabbits, they say. Is that a cow? Anyway, is this the door? I can't fucking remember. This is definitely not the right way. Oh, fuck. We'll go back. Did we injure ourselves? This runs like a hobble. Very ornate door. This must be the room. Taking a deep breath, I pushed open the large doors. Wow, this is a pretty stylish... Stylish is definitely a word for it. This is a pretty stylish looking place. It's a lot better maintained than the rest of the building. Okay, the vent should probably be... Hey!
Huh?
Huh? Before I had a chance to react, the woman drove her fist directly into the side of my head. Who the hell are you? What the... Who the hell are
Damn
you?
it.
Shit, why did you just hit me? I'm not going to embrace a stranger with open fucking arms. You could have been a murderer. So your instinct is to attack everything you see? Hey, I've already spared one guy in a suit. I'm not letting my guard down a second time. A guy in a suit? Now he is hot.
Eh? Hello.
We better get into... If there's a social link, I'm definitely fucking him. This guy, the outfit he's wearing. We've met before, haven't we? Yes, we're all on the same fucking train.
Curious.
I'm gonna run a train on him though. Fucking hell. I was about to say, I recall seeing your faces on the train. Only because Damon said he was 18, and I assume if everyone else is in his class, they've got to be 18, 19, so it's okay. It's all good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the two of you were standing next to each other. They could be standing on the opposite end of the train. It was still the same train. Do we know each other? The answer's no. Not at all. We've only formally met a few minutes ago. Oh.
Anyways.
Well, you were still knocked out by that sleeping gas stuff, right?
Soybean.
Soybean? She thinks we're a soy boy.
Come again?
Ugh.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. You're a soybean, just like this loser next to me. She reckons we're part of the rainbow. I disagree, but we should focus on what happened to the train. I don't know what the fuck happened, but one second I was on the train, the next I was surrounded by total darkness. The place was like solitary confinement chamber. I thought I was going to suffocate in there. What are you talking about?
That?
See that? The pantry over there? Yeah. Turns out the door was unlocked.
Jeez.
You were inside that pantry. When she kicked open the door, I nearly jumped out of my skin. What the hell were you doing while she was in there? Waking up. Huh?
Ugh.
Is it unfair? Is it unfair? I got stuffed in some tiny pantry while this guy had the entire floor to himself. Whoever is responsible for this must be jealous of my talent. You won't believe how many jealous bastards turned violent in this industry. Industry? Oh, she's probably the ultimate OnlyFans creator.
Hey?
Hey? What's with the dumb face? You know who I am, right? What's I supposed to? Uncultured swine.
My name's Grace Madison, ultimate golfer. Don't forget it, Soybean.
Don't forget it, Soybean. The ultimate golfer. Oh, her balls aren't the ones I want to be hitting. Who's the other guy? Since the two of you were on the train, that means you're ultimates as well. What about you? Can you tell me your ultimate talent?
I'm Wolfgang Akere, the ultimate lawyer.
Oh,
Here's my card.
sexy name. I fucking love anything legal, and that voice. The ultimate lawyer. Wolfgang Akere. You're my new favourite. A lawyer? It's way better than being a golfer. Oh my god, just fuck. For such a young-looking guy, I didn't expect him to have a talent like that. His age must be part of what makes him an ultimate.
Pardon me.
You look confused.
I'm
not confused. I look too young. Is that what you think? He's the same age as you!
I understand.
I get it a lot. Even Miss Madison said it.
Whatever you say.
Because it's true.
Hold on.
Well, don't you think the same can be said for yourself? I'm not wise in any sports. Sorry, I'm not wise in the way of sports, but I've always had the impression golf was an old man's business. Not that young women shouldn't take the reins. The sport's probably in need of a revival. Fair. It's a tough industry, but that's because we got to fight for recognition, not sit around for 7 years and do fuck all. Sounds like an average high schooler now that I think about it. Hey, how old were you when you started college?
Thank you.
That's personal information I don't intend to disclose. You're a piece of work, aren't you? What happened to talking about the train? These guys seriously have their priorities skewed.
So,
You have them too.
Huh?
Huh?
look.
The wristbands. With all the fucking wristbands. You were busy talking, so I figured you wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out.
Eh?
Hey? I love that. I love that little soundbite. Wrist strap, you say? These fuckers are more like mini shot
By
collars.
the way,
Those aren't mutually exclusive. I heard you the first time.
Well,
So you tried taking it off,
Yes.
did you? Same with you? Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. The student fingers at me when I did.
see.
I expect it wasn't unique to Miss Madison, though I hadn't tried removing the strap for myself.
strange.
Equipping everyone with a strap that shocks them. What could justify doing something like that? Well, what's the purpose behind these straps? I want to work on like a posh accent for him. Like a posh, sexy accent, but sexy is not in my wheelhouse, so he might get posh.
Soybean.
Soybean. Are you daft? It's to shock us. The thing is, we seem to receive a shock if we try to
How can
remove
this
it.
be?
So why aren't we allowed to remove these wrist straps? What I want to know is who even put these things on us. The answers to those questions might be something we have to figure out ourselves. It doesn't make sense for me to be abducted and then taken somewhere I don't know, surrounded by a bunch of strangers and forced to figure out why. It doesn't make any sense. Why is this happening?
Hello.
Hello to you too, mate.
Hello?
Are you talking to me?
No.
No, look behind you. Huh? Confused, I turned to see what had captured everyone's attention. For a second, I thought I was seeing things, peeking at us from the corridor. Oh, fuck my life. It was a small girl. Who are you? Come on, spit it out.
Is that
What the? Is that a fucking gremlin?
Miss Madison!
You'll scare her if you shout like that. I suppose Miss Madison's gonna last around a while if she has that soundbite from this dude. Miss Madison! She's gonna say some shocking shit like, Miyu from V3. The girl had left her position by the corridor and slid into the room. I like that sound. Doo, 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 doo. Now I can see for certain that she was a kid. Oh, Lord. What the hell? Why is there a kid
For
here?
your information,
Not a gremlin. Did your mother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk strangers you haven't met. Well, is it really backtalking if you haven't talked first? No way the gremlin could talk. I just told you, I'm not a gremlin. If we must make comparisons, I'd rather you liken me to something more elegant. For example, a kappa. A kappa.
Really?
That's not much better.
Be careful.
Please be careful what you say to her. This girl seems awfully young, and probably very mentally unstable, like Yoko.
Can't you see?
She doesn't seem young. She is young. What's going on here? Why is there a child wandering around? You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I also saw you on the train. Oh god, we've also got the fucking preschool division too. You're hidden behind some other people, so you were pretty hard to see. I assumed you were sitting down or something. It didn't even cross my mind that you might have been an actual kid. Yeah, she was just on her tiptoes behind there. Cowering behind a bunch of strangers, huh? Figures I didn't see it. Still, what the hell was it even doing on the train? It's a person! That's what I'm wondering. A kid's got no business with people like us. I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I'm a professional, just like the rest of you.
No.
You mean you're an ultimate?
Is that really true?
I am an ultimate!
Must I keep repeating myself? I'm not a child. I'm a professional.
Jeez.
Well, what is it that you're so good at? Probably ultimate Lego master. So you desire to know my talent, do you? Normally I'd decline further conversation with rude people like you, but given our circumstances, I shall be sanguine on the matter, if that's how you pronounce
I
it.
am Toshiko Kayura, the ultimate matchmaker. Nice to meet you.
The
I
ultimate
suppose.
matchmaker. The ultimate matchmaker. Okay. Toshiko Kayura. The ultimate match. Fuck's sake.
That's...
A matchmate. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Aren't you a bit young for something like
Get a
that?
grip.
The gremlin's obviously lying about having a talent. I bet it snuck its way onto the train because it saw all the commotion. Now the little bastard is stuck with us.
Look at what you've done.
You've made her upset. Upset?
Of course not.
I know better than to take a gremlin seriously. Oi, don't you think you can just use my own insult against me?
Miss Madison.
Grace? What?
Moving on.
So if I have things right, all 5 of us were on that train. What about the other people who boarded it? Do you think they've been kidnapped as well? God.
Indeed.
That is correct. Apart from us, there are 11 other people. 11 KS, that makes 16. At least we have an ultimate mathematician as well.
Correct.
That's the same number of people who are on that train.
Right.
I've become well acquainted with them.
Healthy.
The only person I've been avoiding is the frustrating boy I work up with. You wouldn't believe his manners. And she also woke up with another person. I'm starting to see a pattern here. As does everyone else.
Suppose.
Speaking of, would you like to meet the others? I think they should know about you
Very
4.
well.
That would be helpful, yes. Hopefully we can just meet them in a group and we don't have to fucking run around fucking looking for everyone.
Wonderful.
Very well. I shall serve as your guide as we embark on this new
Take
journey.
this seriously.
Don't sound so happy about this. This is a kidnapping, not a college orientation. Then again, it's not like I would go to most orientations willingly. Maybe those 2 events aren't that different after all. Where are the others right now? Obviously, they're outside this building. There's an exit not too far from here. Follow
The
me.
best.
She seems to know more than us. It wouldn't hurt to entertain her. Let's see what this thing has up its sleeve. And then AF is still a fucking uncommunicated bitch. Outside this building. So there's even more to this place than we've already seen. It's not going to just be a room and a hallway and a basement. Are there other buildings just like this one? Exactly how big of an area are we exploring? Standing here won't give me an answer. I should find the exit already. What I am going to do is I am going to pause the game and take a little break. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I am back after taking a sip of water and resting my voice. Might just I had a look at the recording. Fuck off, go away for a second. I just had a quick look at the recording. I might turn down the background music very slightly. That'll do. Hopefully we should be alright. Alright, where's this exit she reckons? Alright, we can exit the room now. I just want to... You can also press escape, by the way, to leave the room, and that just seems more intuitive to me than pressing R. Looks like the others are gone. Whatever, I better work alone. You can only trust me and Wolfgang. There better be... I know Danganronpa doesn't really like to do the gay stuff, but... Oh, here we are. But we need more gay stuff, so... Let's talk to you.
Trust in the process.
Miss Kayura, seems well acquainted with the layout of this building. We should follow her directions for now. Okay, well, fucking what do you have to say, Toshiko? You're late.
Huh?
You're waiting?
Oi!
Ooh, it's sassy. Only because the gremlin insisted. I didn't even realise he fell behind until she said something.
Unfortunately.
I'm ashamed to say the same. Wow, doesn't even notice us.
Well,
By the way, what are the others doing right now? Exploring something else. Probably. You don't sound very sure of yourself.
Healthy.
They had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. If they don't want me exploring, then I suppose I'll explore by myself. Alright, sounds like she just wanted to show off.
Done yet?
Who cares about that? The guy's here now, so let's go already. Yes, and the others will realise their foolishness. Onwards to the greater outdoors. The little girl turned to face the door, but instead of pushing it open, she reached for a lock I hadn't noticed before. The door opened with a long, shrill creak, and we finally saw what was waiting outside. Probably death and destruction, knowing the way these games usually tend to pan out. What the? Standing before us, bathed in sunlight, was a massive Romanesque courtyard. Finally, some sunlight. This courtyard. I wonder if we can escape by climbing over the hedges. Probably not. The hedges are tall, but if we try looking for a rope, I doubt it's that easy. The device we're wearing will probably shock us or explode. Let's see if you're right.
Soybean.
Go on, soybean. Climb the hedge.
Stop.
What
No.
the? Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the hedges. How do you know? If you take a closer look at the sky, you should understand. It's a fucking hologram. The sky? Yes, do you see something strange? Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out to... Wait, huh? Is that like pixelation above the, or is that just a tree rendering? I don't know. As Maya tried to adjust to the glare of the sun, I noticed that the shape of the clouds weren't normal at all. No, it's almost as if they were concave. Yeah, so we're in a dome. The sky is curving
How can
inwards.
this be?
Could it be we're looking at a hologram
Come on.
of this size? No way. This has got to be a 360-degree projection or something.
That's...
You mean the sky we're looking at is actually a video panorama? It sounded completely ridiculous when said out loud, but at the same time, it made too much sense. If this is a 360-degree projection, not penetration, if this is a 360-degree projection, wouldn't that mean we're inside some sort of dome? Such is the truth I've long recognised. That's...
Come off the grass.
Wait, you knew the sky was fake? Why did you call this dump yard the great outdoors? It was for dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
Cause for concern.
No sunlight? You really don't see any windows in this building?
No.
No, none at all. No windows means no oxygen. We might be suffocating as we speak. Oh, for fuck's sake. We've survived this long. I think we'll be okay. You're acting way too nonchalant. Doesn't this place bother you at all? Nah, Wolfgang's just a chill guy. It's a dome with a fake sky. It's like something out of a movie.
So,
Maybe whoever brought us here wanted us to recreate the feeling of being outside in lieu of actually outside. Or, hear me out here, this is basically the plot of Hunger Games Catching Fire, because we're in a fucking dome. It's a killing game, just like Danganronpa. And there's like 16 competitors, which is not too close to the 24, but close enough. Sure, if you want to make broad assumptions.
you see,
In a situation like this, making assumptions is all you can really do. Fair. Whether or not the sky really is a projection, it's not something we can do much about. For now, we should remain focused on meeting the other students. Oh, it's the fucking girl with allergies again, huh? Above the inane chatter, I heard a quiet, high-pitched noise, sort of like a mouse squeak. It was unlike the current conversation. It automatically stood out. Oh, was it a sniff? Hey, can you guys talk? Oh, sorry. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a second? Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Hey?
Hey? Hear what? It's almost like whimpering. Oh, she is crying.
Strike me pink.
Wait, I just heard, strike you what?
Oi, you.
Oi, who the hell is crying? Quit hiding and come talk to us. Do ignore the shrew. Her bark is worse than her bite. Toshiko. I'm loving the clapbacks. Who are you calling a shrew? The crying seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out. Can we just leave them be? If they don't want to help, it's not our issue.
Yes.
Don't be so heartless. It could be someone in need. Well, our husband really is an empathetic guy.
Be careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. Okay. Stop being so empathetic, because that is not our friend. Probably the mastermind. None of us are here to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared. And the moment she comes out, she fucking dies. Do you really think that's going to convince them? Oh.
Eh?
Hey, Plumpy.
Um,
Hello, I wasn't, how about you tell us your name first?
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
Alright, so she's Eloise Tollner, the ultimate fencer. A little swan clip in her hair. Ultimate fencer, was it?
strange.
That's so strange. Someone who's prolific at fighting shouldn't have a reason to hide from people. Actually, it doesn't focus as much on courage as people think. The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's moves, along with having the agility to avoid them. Acting brash may get you the first move, but it's a steady, analytical mind that secures the win. That's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I get really excited when it comes to the subject, so I can't help but gush.
Listen to me.
I have to ask, why are you hiding from us? She stood there quietly, deep in thought.
Okay.
When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Kind of like...
There were several strangers around me, and they were also panicked as well. I felt like a mouse caught in a trap. Everything around me was so suffocating. That's why I ran away immediately. I really don't like it when people can see me like that. I can't even call my mom. My mom. My phone wasn't on me when I came to.
understand.
If it's any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation. First of all, our marriage is not over to anyone else, so stop calling them our friends. Unless Pup Guy wants to show up and it's cool.
Seriously?
That's probably the last thing she wants to hear. And since when were we friends? Yeah, I thought we were more than friends, Wolfgang.
Well,
Was there anyone with you when you woke up? Yes, but I didn't get to talk to them before I went into flight mode. Sorry. So this girl is just as clueless as us, and it seems she also passed out on that train. Damn it, what the hell is going on here? Were you the only people in that building, by the way? Miss Kayura is currently introducing us to everyone else. Would you like to join?
Maybe...
I think I want to stay where I am. Very well. When I meet the others, I'll tell them to gather here. That way you won't be alone. Also, if everyone's together, we can discuss our next course of action. Yeah, I'll wait here if it makes things easier for everyone.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, Miss Tolner. Compared to before, she looked a lot calmer. Wolfgang knew how to handle the situation pretty well, or maybe he just knows how to handle people in general. I guess it's admirable. Oh my god, we're gushing over him. Hopefully we can handle a few more other things for us. Oh, can we walk around here? Look at him. I know your face is up there, but... Alright, who's hiding? Come on out. Or is this the fucking Taj Mahal? Alright, let me in. Excuse me? There is still someone you must
I
meet.
get it.
Well, who? Where? Fucking show yourselves. Where? Oh, you. Who the fuck are you? The ultimate archer or some shit. A guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets. See, the guys in here look like girls and the girls look like guys, so...
Nice.
Looks like you found some friends. Indeed, why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. Or is this the urge to wave back?
Attention!
Have you no manners? Talk to them. Oh, she's feisty. Oh, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood up straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to act like a dick. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know.
I suppose.
We can forgive you if you give us your name. Easy enough.
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
Marksman, archer, basically the same thing. Desi. Desi Hall.
Hear me out.
A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting
Right.
stuff, right? That's right, I have a really good eye for my targets. I suppose it's not just shooting arrows, you could probably also be good at firearms. Guns, bows, slingshot, yeah, basically, yeah. You name it, I've hit bullseyes with it.
Come on.
With all those weapons, I must ask, you haven't killed anyone, have you?
Whoa.
Never. I realise my talent may leave people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. Moving targets are really outside of my comfort zone. So you wouldn't shoot like a clay pigeon or anything like that.
Believe me.
I've never taken a human life. I see. Good to know. For such a serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly. Guess this guy knows how to keep his cool. So where's your partner? We all had one to my knowledge. Oh, you mean the pirate guy? He was, well, if there's an ultimate pirate, for fuck's sake, he was fine. Harmless for the most part. Just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds a little less cooperative, but, you know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oi!
Wait just a
You're
second.
right.
Huh?
You...
Did you just say a pirate? It sounds dumb, I know. I wouldn't buy it either if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. It's gotta be that one freak you do on the train, right? The buff one with the dragon tattoo. Yep, that's your man. He went through the door over there, so... I gotta see this.
Totally.
You have fun with that. Just saying, the guy's a little out
By
there.
the way,
By the way, Desmond, do you see that girl in the grey uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. A practical man with a rational mind. Could you give her some company while I'm gone? Oh, some company. Oh, sure thing. The others are an odd bunch, so good luck convincing them. You may act casual, but being the ultimate marksman must take a lot of diligence. Always keeping a steady hand, always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot to learn from someone like that. Until he dies the first death. Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they're discussing something. Oh, by the way, when I said before that I watched the first chapter of this, I watched basically about 20 seconds, and I heard that it had voice acting, and I was like, okay, good. Because there's some games that are just pure reading, and my brain cannot handle that. So I knew it had voice acting, and I knew the characters looked good, and the dialogue didn't seem too shit. So I was like, all right, we're giving this a go. So when I say stuff like, oh, this dude's definitely the archer or whatever, it's just because these games are pretty fucking self-explanatory. You can just look at what's happening, and you can pretty much guess what's happening. Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they're discussing something. Let's head over and find out, shall we? Probably a good idea, weird little girl. Alright, into the Taj Mahal. Is that a camera? No, it's a speaker. I really hope a monopuma of some kind of short fucking sorts is in here. The pirate. Where's this eye patch? Is that a tree? That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. A sight to behold, isn't it? Let's not get too excited. It's only a tree. I just noticed that our character has a snake tie. So, if this was in Harry Potter and this is Hogwarts, which it could still be Hogwarts, this dude's definitely a Slytherin.
No.
I'm not even sure we can say that. Care to elaborate? I don't quite get what you mean. Ava backed down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing. This is a faux tree.
Impossible!
A faux tree. Impossible? How could someone possibly manufacture a tree of this size?
Look at this.
If it's real, explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them. That expression said it all. Why the hell is there a huge fake tree?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard-pressed to find a school with an installation like this. You'd be hard-pressed to find it anywhere. I know what I'd like you to hard-press. I feel like you'd only see this in a museum or something.
In any case...
Why does that character look like he's taking a shit? This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. The tree was in the centre of a huge circular room. Surrounding it was a bunch of people I recognised from the train. There must be others. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Counting the two we just met, this is everyone, correct? Correct.
What's wrong?
Is something wrong? If everyone from our train car is here, where are the other people who are on the train? That's a good point. There were other people, right? Of course, the Academy said they reserved the train for its students. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone?
Let's see.
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did. Huh?
I apologize.
Hey? You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember? Oh, that's true. Yeah, take a piss. Nekomara was all about shitting, so if this... Oh, fuck up. So Nekomara was all about shitting, right? So this chick must be all about pissing. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the crapper. I didn't talk to them though. Maybe she's into shitting as well.
Strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they help us? Maybe they were also knocked out. Wasn't the door locked? I doubt it's something we can answer right away. Can I just introduce you to the others already? Yeah, the door was locked. I remember the fucking pirate guy tried to break it open. Yes, we should familiarise ourselves with the people who are currently here. Yeah, I guess that's the only way... I guess that's the only thing we can do right now. Regardless, the whole thing was pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? And if they didn't pass out, why didn't they help us escape our car? Alright, so we can walk around here. Obviously, we need to talk to him first. Obviously.
Come on!
Come on, man, just say something. Come on, please, pretty please.
So harsh.
So harsh. All I wanted was your name. And your cock. Hey.
Figures.
Oh, it's more people.
How's it slipping and sliding?
Hey there. Slipping and sliding.
Oi!
Oi! Hey! I love her sound bites. What's the matter with him? I don't know. I've spent ages trying to get this guy's name, but he won't say anything.
Simple.
If he's being a weirdo about it, just ignore him. Who are you anyway? Who am I?
The name's Jet Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer. Nice to meet you, shrimp.
Triple drag race, start your engines. The ultimate drag racer, Jet. A drag racer. Given his outfit, that comes as no surprise. Aren't you warm in that suit? Ruh-oh. Are you confused? I love that little doggy style thing you just said. There's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air, kind of like fans in car seats that cool your butt. Alright, second favourite character. Isn't that super rad? Is that a seatbelt coming out of his anus? With the way he yells every word, he could make anything sound like a big deal. Only issue is they didn't extend to the rest of my suit.
Grip,
Then stop wearing the suit. And walk around naked.
dumbass!
I meant wear different clothes.
So,
You should also have an ultimate talent,
Well?
correct? Would you mind sharing it? Why don't you mind sharing yours?
My name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
The ultimate producer. Mark Bursky, ultimate music producer.
It's nothing.
Oh, he's shy. But, it's mostly bad remixes and stuff.
My man.
Okay, Mark is my second favourite character. No man, your music is wicked good. You know my songs? Shy Twinks. He's my type.
Not a chance.
Nope. Do I even have to? You're the ultimate music producer. That just says about it all.
moving on.
I assume you two also work up in this place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on? The whole shebang did come out of the blue, but to be honest, it feels like an extreme haunt. Do you know what that is? Nah.
Figures.
You don't look the type.
You
Meaning?
following?
Anyway, extreme haunts are really intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house crossed with a survival horror game. Staff will chuck you in the middle. Sorry. Staff will chuck you into underground tunnel systems, trap you in coffins, anything to scare you. I'm pretty good with coffins, not so much the tunnels. What's this got to do with this?
Drift?
You see, there's a couple of places that are known for starting their haunts with a simulated kidnapping.
For real?
To make you feel as real as possible, they'll even take you when you least expect it. The thing is, they can't just jump anybody. You gotta consent first. The hell? I'd never agree to be
Want
kidnapped.
the grass?
Extreme haunts, eh? Eh? I love the way she says it. Extreme haunts, eh? Heh, people know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well,
Maybe we consent to this kidnapping without realising.
Hey?
If this is some memory bullshit like the fucking other games. For example, the letters we received from the Academy. Is it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in disguise?
Really?
Don't tell me. You actually believe this guy? Yeah, but even if the consent forms were like that, surely the ultimate fucking lawyer would have fucking... He would know all about contracts and shit. Given what we've seen so far, I'd wager anything is possible. Is that really what's happening here? In accepting the letter asking me to join Elden's Garden Academy, did I unknowingly agree to this crap? Well, that's just a theory. We don't know what's going on until we explore some more.
In any case,
I know some people who might be interested in your theory. They're gathering by the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want. He's really campaigning to meet in this fucking courtyard.
Adios.
Sure thing. Let's go, Mark. Oh, fucking... Though he looked less than sorry. Though he looked less than infused, he let the drag racer take him by the arm and lead him away. I try not to be too erotic, sexual, aroused by all this, but could it really be possible? What the letters we received actually confirm? No, the fucking course not. What does that say about Eden Garden Academy? Is it part of the charade? Is Eden Garden Academy even real? I should know better than to think nonsense things like that. If the Academy was fake, somebody would have already blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the Academy. Alright, who else? Let's go by order of who we find attractive. Not the Butch. We might as well... Who the fuck are you? Oh, hello. Who are you? A boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down into a notebook. Hey, you. Oh, now he's sleepy. What the hell? Sorry. Sorry. I dozed off for a bit there.
cause for concern.
You have terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Getting knocked out on the train was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meager natural beauty. Already meager. The guy paused for a few seconds and began furiously scribbling in his notebook. Interesting. A boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a dapper suit. Don't you fucking think about taking my man, bitch.
Oi, you.
Oi, what are you doing?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a visor.
Uh.
What are you, the ultimate observationist? Are you writing about us? I make sure to record all my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it all otherwise. In some fashion, note-taking is just one of my many responsibilities. What is he, the ultimate secretary?
My name is Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian. Please make note of that for future reference.
Ulysses Wilhelm, the ultimate historian. Well, this dude's gonna be fucking history when he dies first.
Impressive.
Interesting. A fellow scholar, much like myself. Fuck, now I've got to deal with a fucking open relationship because of Wolfgang.
Jeez.
Shouldn't ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff? Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information. Stuff like shopping list, classmate's birthday, when to brush my teeth. Such excellent memory wasted on menial trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men.
So,
What do you do as the ultimate historian? As of now, I work at the Patawomek River Museum in that place.
And so on and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. No wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone, I'm aware, but it's important knowledge nonetheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid from arguing on the internet. Wow, just call out everyone on Reddit, everyone on X, everyone on Threads.
no.
What's Donald Trump's app? The fucking real truth bullshit. Everyone on that too. That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I updated to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny.
Right.
Humour is subjective.
Anywho,
people have begun gathering outside. The plan is to discuss our next course of action. Can you please join them?
Sleepy.
Yes, right away. Thank you, Miss. Checks notes. He's going through his page yet. Toshiko Kaira. Did you seriously forget my name? This is the most egregious offence. Take solace in the fact that I'm a mere matchmaker and not your romantic partner.
According to my notes.
In a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. What does that mean? Oh, she stormed off. Fanning herself indignantly, Toshiko stormed off. Should we follow her? Yeah, this guy we met probably won't. Yeah, he's fucking sleepy. Alright, who's this pink-haired twink?
Oops.
Oh, I'm sorry, I fucking didn't mean to skip that. Oops, I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. I'm not gonna try that. Fuck. Everyone gets a normal voice until I figure out the next course of action. I'll give your content a try. Who knows, I really might like it. Content? Man, if you don't like it from the start, you're never gonna like me. Hey, you two.
Wait.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh crap, new guy over here. Oh, he's sorry, look at that little fucking hand gesture. I did that too, and that's where that voice came from.
Huh?
Oh crap, new guy over here. What? You boarded the train before we went. Sorry, you boarded the train before things went all crazy, right? Haha, check it out. Me and a new guy together again. For fuck's sake. Stop acting like we're friends. I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? What is? You know, the thing you just said.
Hey.
Maybe you've heard my name before. There's Kai Monte. Surely you're supposed to read this for me. Ring a bell?
Hey.
Come on, Kai Montego. Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
Oh fuck, he's an influencer. Please. Life best. He's an influencer. A really big influencer. Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Right
on the ego. Oh, now he's talking. Now you're talking. Couldn't tell me your fucking name, but now you're
I
talking.
already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump. But
Now he's fake crying for views. Please die first. You're the ultimate influencer. You don't even recognise a dumbass? Must be nice. You do.
yes.
Guys, the cancer of the internet. You disagree with him on one thing and he will sick his armies of underage followers on you. The cancer of the internet. Grace, you're my favourite. That was too good. He's a dictator with a trendy fit.
Another day, another drama.
Dictator? Sheesh. You naysayer types are so overdramatic.
Whatever.
Don't listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda.
Are you done yet?
You're one to talk. Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda. I can't even do a consistent gay voice for him.
See
Hey?
that?
Hey? Yeah, I see you're no stranger to sorry. Yeah, I see you're no stranger to photo editing. I'm kind of impressed. No one could ever guess you have the face of a horse. And the tears return as quickly as they vanish. That crocodile tears. He has the face of a horse and tears of a fucking crocodile. I'm not sure what I expected an influence to be like in person, but this was definitely not it.
Don't be mean.
Hey, leave Kai alone. You can have him now. I thought he was cute, but if he's an influencer, you can have him. He may not be the nicest person in the room, but can't you see you're hurting his feelings? Oh, who cares? He can get over it. Oh, finally. What about you? Can you give me your name and talent? Oh, sure.
I'm Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
So she's a makeup artist. Cosmetologist.
Come again?
Is that it? You're just a makeup artist? I can read his mind. We're the same person.
For your information.
Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist. What?
Indeed.
Diana is the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media, enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. I'm pretty sure a peak there, by the way, is P-I-Q-E-E. Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her. I see this is not your first time talking about her. I'm simply quoting my friends. They're all on Diana's waiting list. I'm sure.
Anybody?
Why is it shocked that this guy doesn't recognize her? What about me? Oh, for fuck off. Not everything's about you. Why do you care what he thinks? Is it the demographic for people like you, largely teenage girls?
No.
Oh, Lord. Does he also stream Minecraft? Does this dude also stream Minecraft? Genuine question. My stuff is for everyone. I'm inclusive like that. Okay, that's it. Let's break this up. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard, please? We're trying to get everyone together there.
No worries.
Alright, but make sure if you murder him in the courtyard, we won't vote you as a flag, okay? But none of these guys like me either, and we never will. A makeup artist and influencer. Absolute fucking cancers to society. The Ultimate Talent Program is a shell of itself. It will hand out ultimate titles to anyone who asks. But Eden's Garden Academy said it was above that. It said it prioritised academic talent. This writing is already better than anything I've ever experienced in Danganronpa. And now it thinks it's on par with those two. Yeah, we're just letting everyone in, aren't we? Oh, I thought that was something. E. Do you spell anything? What are you? No, you're just fucking thing. E-Y. Fucking upside down fucking G. Beta. Oh, this must be some fucking Kappa, Gamma bullshit. Who are you? Let's leave the lesbian till last. Just sorry to assume, but who are you?
Yo! I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
Another cancer. Fuck my life. Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer.
Very nice.
Jumping right into an introduction. I like it. No, you don't. You hate her.
Yep.
Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers, especially if you have over 20 million of them. Gotta earn that watch time.
Is that really true?
20 million. Is gaming really that popular? It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming. So this girl has beef with Chiaki. Unfortunately, Chiaki's dead, so
Yo!
facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prizes on the line, the stakes can't get any higher. While her talent is pretty frivolous, her attitude towards video game competitions is somewhat impressive. It's sort of like how I feel about debating. Oh, I forgot we're a debater. Question, she says. What is it? Do you guys know if this place has internet? I promised my comrades I'd be streaming schedule wouldn't start. Wait, sorry, I got sidetracked because you said comrades, and now my ethnically ambiguous accent can come to life. No, I'm not going to do it now. I'll practice it. I promised my comrades my streaming schedule wouldn't change until after starting school, so I'm kind of freaking out. Your comrades.
Hey.
Cassidy's comrades, they're the biggest fan community on the internet, so she's obviously going to have a Russian voice once I figure one out. She must mean her followers, being a streamer and all. And she's red too! It would definitely explain the hat.
Yes.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially the subscriber donations. There are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription. They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Such a shame. So many suckers have you swindled. So how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be raking in the dough.
The hell?
That face! And that sound!
I see how it is.
You think the only motivation is money, don't you? Hey? Well, duh. Eh? Why else would you be a streamer?
Bourgeoisie scum.
Okay, so she's Russian. I stream for the betterment of the human race. For Mother Russia. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings. Oh my god, it's a giant communist cliche. You mean give away all your money? I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it's for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers. One time I bought a spaghetti factory and donated it to a public school. Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. All of these giveaways are streamed too, so you're making more money on top of it. Russian Mr. Beast right here. Sorry, I'm reading her name. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations.
Impressive.
You managed to commodify the act of charity. Isn't that what Mr. Beast is? Of course, I got to reserve some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one. But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money, since I earn it through my own hard work.
So unfair.
What's that it's literally a sickle on her hat too. The real problem is that a swine who makes billions every year, even though all they do is sit around, drink cocktails, and stare at their stock profile.
Bourgeoisie scum.
In fact, I can even detect the rancid stench of morally bankrupt billionaire in this academy. I bet they're pulling the profit off the suffering as we speak. This girl is honestly pretty deranged, though that might be why she has such a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Garden Academy. As wary as I am of future confrontations between you and the more affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there. Alright, it was nice meeting you all. I'm kind of keen to see her commentary on late-stage capitalism, neoliberalism, and all that good shit. Ooh. So I'm going to save you for last, I don't like you.
Oof.
Oof. So you all got caught up in this too, did you? I remember seeing you five on that train. You really are ultimate students then. We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. Just making sure. I knew the education sector had low standards, but are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks? We literally said this like a few seconds ago, didn't we?
Jeez.
What the hell is your damage? Weren't we saying the same thing? Why are we being a hypocrite? Right, that's it. Oh, she's gonna punch her. I know this bitch. As in, personally. Nah, she's a harlot who's been ruining my magazines. Ever since her interview with Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire, pioneer of the agricultural industry, blah. Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, is she actually... I'm flattered you mesmerized. I'm flattered you memorized my resume. Your resume? So those things she said weren't an exaggeration. This is news to you. Anyone knows about Winona. Winona? That would be my name, yes.
Many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
Winona. So she's so fucking rich she doesn't even need a last name. Winona. No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, doesn't mean I'm going to let her talk down to me. That's right. She has looks, talents, and wealth. She would be truly... Oh, sorry. She has looks, talent, and wealth. She would be a truly auspicious match.
Interesting. Why
would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Garden Academy? I thought it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation. Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. Ultimate influencer. Ultimate makeup artist. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards the most wondrous romance. Nope. She's the mastermind of the mascot. Like, she's going to be the monochrome, that little fucking whatever her name is. I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial reparations from the academy. At the very least, let me be your stead. With my divine foresight, I shall lead your legal battle to victory. Wouldn't you want the ultimate fucking lawyer? Why is that leaf fucking vibrating on my screen? After I fell asleep on that train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree here. Why did no one stop them? There were no precautions in this place to stop someone from manhandling a student. I say it was extreme ineptitude on the school's end, but since it appears I'm not the only victim, well, that makes things all the more sinister. So she thinks someone carried her here? It's plausible, I guess. They could have transported all of us from the train by vehicle, then carried us in. Well, they didn't fucking teleport you. When you woke up, was there anyone with you? Yep, but she was weird, so I left her. You're a walking stereotype. We know about as much as you do. The 5 of us have been walking around and talking to the other students that were on the train. The rest of them were congregating outside. Oh, he's got a slim waist too. Fuck! Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going on. Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you actually had something useful to say. Preach. We love Wolfgang. That girl is a piece of work, but I don't think she is. Given the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. More importantly, what's happened to us is too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak into, maybe even hijack that train, plant a chemical agent, and then carry everyone they knocked out. There's got to be more than one person behind this. A group, maybe. The question becomes who and why. Well, I don't know the who, but the why is, I'm going to save myself game before something bad happens, like fucking... I'm gonna crash. Alright, now we got the butch lesbian as last. Or is she gonna be all girly girl? Oh, she is. What's this? More friends?
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet. Then let me tell you.
My name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Oh, so she's not. She's actually like a soft, supple, young, Southern belle. I can't even do the voice. If you haven't guessed already, I'm from Australia, so Southern accents not gonna happen. The ultimate blacksmith, Ingrid Grimwall. A real blacksmith, eh? Eh? Is it anything like how movies depict? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? Not just swords, but tools, armor, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. It's never an easy understanding, I'll admit. Spraying muscles are par for the course, but yeah, she's more fucking jacked than me. The same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome. To you? No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop high-intensity exercise. So how has your kind not gone extinct? Okay, wow. Extinct? Made redundant by technology. Aren't there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself?
I don't like to.
Against modern machines, it's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack the human touch. You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen.
You look at that.
If my creation touches the heart, it's better than anything made by machine. Imperfections be damned. Ooh. Better than machines, huh? People have always told me my skills are impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of acclaim before me?
Explain?
There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by a chance? Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even the occasional young'un. These are all people who visit me. Alright, I'm sorry I misjudged you by your butch lesbian attire and haircut, but I kinda like you now. It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Exactly which clients does she relate to? The old young ones, she said. So she obviously relates to that. In any case, are you the same as us? Were you also kidnapped in that train tag in here?
Oh
my god, of course. I wouldn't say kidnapped.
Come again?
What, did you not black out on the train? No, I did. Then how else would you describe the situation? Maybe it's a surprise excursion.
Hiya.
Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the test.
Seriously.
That's stupid. If this academy was that unhinged, no one could continue attending it.
Going.
Well, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Needless optimism isn't a substitute for reason. There's a gathering happening outside the building. Miss I can't say her name. Fucking that bitch explored. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there. No, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. No, I'm not going to try that. I'll fucking probably get cancelled. Was it? Oh, I forgot. The fucking one guy who came in here for the fucking pirate. I left him for last. He's still asleep. For fuck's sake. Alright, what do you want? If you're actually a pirate. Glad to see you alright, kid. Arr. Of course I'm alright. Arr, you gave me a scare running away like that. Arr. No, I'm not gonna do that. I really thought we could catch you, but how fortunate the door came equipped with a lock.
See?
However, it was all worth it. Look at the people I befriended during my exploration. I'll give you credit where credit's due. You came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
Oh my god, he really is a pirate. Oi, I want to talk for a sec. You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers, ahoy matey, that kind of pirate, right? Oh, he's probably like a digital pirate. Hey? I'm not a pirate, I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. A ship captain.
Talking.
You don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question. Just a question? Huh, for guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype. Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like those lowlives. If you're not a pirate, then explain the clothes. Do these look like clothes of a pirate to you? Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerated stereotype, sure.
Please don't.
It's probably best you leave the man alone. I take it he's dealt with our kind before.
My mistake.
I never like to soil the mood, but a man can only stand so much.
Real sorry.
Sorry for losing the cool. Okay, whatever. You said you were a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. I've never pictured... We're the weird ones. He just said he's a ship captain. Like, who cares what he wears? I never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden's Garden Academy, especially not someone like this guy.
That's right.
That's right. I know the sea is like the back of my hand. Every river and waterway within the north and southern waters. Oh my god, he's flexing.
I'm the king of the seas, hero of the storms. I am Jean de la Mer.
Jean de la Mer. Okay, he's hot too. King of the Seas, Hero of the Storms. Do people actually call him that? Or did he come up with those names himself?
Is that really true?
You know every river and waterway? Is that really true? Yep, I've studied every map I possibly can. Of course, I haven't actually been everywhere. According to the stingy little thing called Border Patrol. According to the stingy little thing called Border Patrol, that's known in some parts as trespassing. I may be king of the seas, but I'm not above the law. I suppose that's good enough. Either way, it's not like it matters much here. From the looks of it, we're nowhere near the ocean. Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You lads can trust in me. I'll protect you as if you were my own crew.
No.
Protect? Protect us from what? From the obvious fucking murders that are going to happen. I suppose from who put these wristwatches on us. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in the place apart from us. Guess that means our only obstacle is finding an escape. Not too much of an ask, eh? All we need to do is find where we entered, then voila, sweet freedom. For such a simple conclusion, he sure is making a big deal out of it. It may interest you to know that people are gathering outside the building Miss Kyora explored. We want everyone together so we can discuss what to do next. Would you like to join? Always good to keep people on the same wavelength. See you there, mate. That guy's a prick. Not at all what I expected. He wasn't a prick! Why are we assholes? What was the Academy thinking, inviting someone? What? Well done. We've exchanged formalities with everyone here. We should meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I'm an ultimate!
On our honour as ultimates, we will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. Okay. Why are we being such an egotistical prick? We're the ultimate debater. The other 11 students were gathered in the centre of the courtyard, nervously discussing the situation. So, any clue what's going on here?
What if...
We're being pranked 100%. This would be a really elaborate prank.
Seriously.
Oh, I forgot this guy was a fucking... Not going to say the word, I was going to say it. The flag without the L. Well, this suit is definitely an L, but... Some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible. Unsurprisingly, they didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
Excuse me.
This is off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name, loud woman in visor.
Remember the name.
It's Grace, you wanker. Didn't I make a wanking joke before? And your surname, please? Madison. Grace Madison, the ultimate golfer. Eh? How do you know that? You said it in the dining hall, remember? I don't recall you being there for introductions. Sorry, my fucking... You know when you smile and your fucking mouth goes all fucking weird? I'm getting that from fucking talking. Alright, maybe she was eavesdropping.
I would never!
Eavesdropping? I would never. I simply happened to overhear your conversation is all. So basically eavesdropping, yeah. Did you just burp? Hey, if we could take a step back for a second, what was it? What was this about a dining hall? Oh, he's hungry. It's inside the building over there. Is there a kitchen too? Oh, he's definitely hungry. They got anything locale? I'm starving. Oh my god, we've got a skinny queen legend on our head.
Pay attention!
Be patient, will you? Introductions are still underway. Okay, but you have to speedrun them. Gaming references from someone else. The universe has been thrown out of balance. Along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akere, whatever the fuck. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer. Yes, that's correct.
Hey.
Oh, hey, lawyer. Don't you fucking talk to my man like that, bitch. Don't you fucking talk to him like that.
Lawyer man.
Is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more?
Decline.
Yeah, let's go with lawyer man. A lawyer? Wow, it's so fuck. Everyone stop flirting with my man. Fuck off. Toshiko turned and squinted at me. His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps he might know Wolfgang, Grace.
I'm not too familiar.
Fuck it if I know his name.
Risky.
He told me, I'm pretty sure. It's Mark, right? No, that was that dude. Right. My bad. I've got a habit of mixing you sort of guys together. Boy, what are you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Damon Matsu, ultimate debater. A debater? A masturbator? Oh, so like a bargain bin lawyer.
Hey.
That's... I was thinking that. Like, surely in this case we want to be the ultimate lawyer in a courtroom fucking style game. Grace Madison, Wolfgang Akere, Damon Matsu. Who else is left? Then we got Ava. Come on, darling, you can do it. Yeah, share your name. Ava. Just Ava. Well, you're just Winona.
Just like my video games.
Like the spy? Ava Sanuka. Whatever the fuck. That's a very pretty name.
Now, would you look at that?
Fiddly elegant, isn't it? I'm not going to try to do voices. I keep saying that. I keep attempting it. But let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Ava?
That's...
Now she's mentioned it, I'm pretty sure you never told me your talent. What's up with that? I told you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours. Ultimate light. Say this earlier. What the fuck? Ultimate liar. That's so funny. Fuck off. So, like, what's your actual talent?
Deal with it.
That's it. What?
Good to know.
Didn't know lying was something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day. She's gonna be like fucking Nagito in the second game and just fuck everyone over in the court case because she's a fucking lying, compulsive lying bitch. You actually believe her? How is someone supposed to make a career out of lying? So is she the ultimate liar, or is she lying about being the ultimate liar? Because if that's the truth, then she's not a fucking very good ultimate liar.
Now.
Easy. Get a job in marketing. It's just what I am. Is that supposed to be the explanation? But that's... I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything you say? As he sputtered those last few words, we all turned to Ava expectantly. That's when it happened. Ding dong, ding dong.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? Yes? Good morning, my amicable student
The
friends.
Viceroy, the little thing says.
Allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourself. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy.
Okay, so is our mascot. Is it going to be a bear?
May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Doubt it.
Did he just say we're at Eden's Garden Academy? We can't be.
You think?
No kidding, this place looks nothing like a school.
Talking so loud.
I want to hear this. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats waiting for a proper orientation, but there's one more thing we need to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is that you enter the building across from me. From there, we can begin preparations for formal introductions. Until then, farewell.
I must take note of this.
That was certainly interesting. Couldn't agree more. Whack.
Somebody explain.
Do you think he's the person who brought us here?
Stalin?
Yo, what if he set up the sleeping gas on the train?
Bit complicated.
In that travel bag? How do you reckon he snuck it on? Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip the party set about the building, are we? He wants us to go inside. What do you think? Should we?
Hell no!
Hell no! I'm not waltzing in there just for me to die or something. That was like Southern cross with gay, cross with this dickhead. Die? You think we're going to be harmed?
Hold on.
If our captors wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Finally, the voice of reason. Reactions, I guess? I don't know. I'm not a psychopath, but you're an influencer, which is obviously a lot fucking worse.
How should I put it?
What if we walk in together as one big group? Yeah, yes, the group suicide pact. Well, you know, When you know someone is looking out for you, things can be a lot less scary. Oh, she's got a point. She even says, I like a captain. Aye, she's got a point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Easier said than done, Soybean. He's like the least Soybean of us all. I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it too naive? There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay? Alright. We gathered around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first to walk through. Eventually, I mustered enough willpower to push the doors open. So at least we're not a pussy. Please don't crash. Okay, good. Oh, someone dead. In front of me lay the battered, bloody body of a young woman, which was definitely not there when we walked through the doors before. What? Is this girl dead? What? Why is there a dead body? What happened?
No way.
Is this another student?
Holy.
Shit. What the shit? There's not going to be any consistent voices, I'm so sorry. Dining hall people, you were in the building before. Tell us what's going on.
Dude.
Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl?
Hell?
We never saw her. Huh? You were there too, bargain bin. Don't even. Bargain bin. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
And you missed a whole ass person? Yeah, right.
Hell no.
You saw her. You must have seen it. Come on, just admit it. Get it? Gay joke. Stop pressing me for an answer, you flag.
Hold on.
I can corroborate Damon's story. There was never a body. Can we get like an objection like Phoenix Wright from him? Hopefully if there's a court fucking class trial, we get an objection. Miss Madison and I walked through this exact hallway and saw nothing.
I wasn't expecting this.
So between the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered? You think she was murdered? Well, she wasn't she didn't just trip and fall onto the knife. Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her, does that really look self-inflicted?
Oh, shit!
So there's a killer running loose. But I don't really recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. Desmond can back me up, right? She's right, there were no screams and no one left the building. So the killer's still inside? As more panicked shouts filled the corridor, Ava silently walked over to the body. Oi, what are you doing? Ignoring Grace's question, she crouched down beside the dead girl and poked her in the face.
You.
Strange.
Sorry. It's not real.
Eh?
Eh? This girl, she's just a dummy. A dummy.
How?
Nuh-uh, that's definitely a real body.
You're crazy!
Didn't you just say you were a liar? Why should we believe you?
Truth.
If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself. If no one else is offering, I can do it. Wait, him?
Are we ready?
Why do we hate him? Well, how does that sound to everyone? He turned to look at each of us. I had my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it. The pirate casually approached the body and knelt beside it. Then, just like Ava,
I'll be damned.
would you look at that? She's right. It is a dummy.
For real?
For real?
What?
How did you know it was fake?
See?
My intuition. Also, a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell.
No!
As if. Could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that. There's something underneath the dummy. Huh? What is it? A tablet. Jean rose from the ground and turned around to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. It was slid under the dummy. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Nice hiding place. Wouldn't have noticed it if I'd take a closer look. Why were you looking down there? Gives the impression I was supposed to, don't it?
For real?
Hey, what's on the tablet? Let me turn it on. It's probably a fucking introduction from this fucking mascot mastermind dog. He pressed the button, then walked over and held the tablet out for us to see. Oh, it's loading something. After a few seconds, the loading symbol vanished. In its place, there was a photo of the girl. Kara Koskinen, Ultimate Teacher's Aide. Skinny, 18, female, 5'6". Petite. Huh? What's this? However, the tablet hadn't finished loading. Just after that image, is it going to be like a mock killing? The victim is Kara Koskinen, the Ultimate Teacher's Aide. She was stabbed in her torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most noticeable burns are at her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. It reads like a body report, because that's exactly what it fucking is. First, a dead body that's revealed to be a dummy. Now, a body report. What the hell is going on? Geez, took you long enough to find that tablet. Long, long, long ago, a heinous murder was committed, and the victim so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourselves. What? Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with appropriate injuries. It was quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what lost. She was such a nice girl. So much potential, lost to violence. What is this man saying? Anyway, it is your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. The surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. See that grey man on the tablet screen? Yep, that's your guy. Oh, fuck. Please investigate the crime scene and grab as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, you'll be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone. So it's supposed to be like a little mock fucking... So presumably this girl died in a previous Killing Tool game or fucking in this dude's past, and he's getting like revenge on fucking the actual killer because the killer's actually in this room. Investigation? What the hell?
Back off.
Fuck! Enough of this already. I don't want any part of this. Stop telling me what to do. Grace grabbed a large chunk of rock from the floor and ran over to the speaker. Screaming an obscenity, she pulled her hand as far back as she could, and then she got fucking buzz. No way, was that the watch? Well, it wasn't a fucking personal vibrator. Trying to destroy private property? That's a zap.
Fuck you!
Oh, what's that? Like that Simpsons meme where it's like, oh, I'll find it and maybe fucking clip it in, but maybe not. Fuck.
Holy!
Is he for real? Is this school really trying to make us solve an old murder?
Don't say that.
Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe everything that strange man claims. Why would Eden's Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. I wouldn't underestimate the school board executives. Money can get to people's heads and make them take risks that they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this is their version of an entrance exam.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten how to be sane.
What did you say?
Will the UTP really be okay with this?
Think about it this way.
Seems pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit their enrollment after this. And Sue.
I'm talking.
Okay, you're talking. If this is the work for a separate group, why are they using the Academy's name? As a way to hide their own, maybe? They might have even kidnapped us because we're attending Eden's Garden Academy.
So...
Explain. Well, what if they knew we all had to board a train? It would explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted the bag of the gas.
There's gotta be something.
Because this happened on the train to the Academy. They could claim they are the Academy.
If I may ask.
Everyone keeps saying they. Isn't it the speaker man who kidnapped us? It obviously wasn't just him. Seizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location takes a team to do. Of course, that raises another glaring question. Why us? Why have we been born into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work. It just doesn't have a... Well, one's a fucking lawyer, for a fucking start. Another's a fucking historian. It's pretty much detective work. I think I'll let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I'd be super bad leaving you alone.
Sure.
Oh, sure, I suppose.
You can do it.
Good. Sorry. Good luck solving the mystery, everyone. I know you can do it. Alright, so these guys are pussies. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walked away in the direction of the room with the kitchen. Huh?
Get close.
I'm going with them. Screw this. Of course, you fucking useless cunt. Geez, better than them than us.
I don't
Yeah, true.
know.
I don't know about all this. Will that man really let us go if we investigate? We won't know if we continue standing around like this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as he says. He's right. I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. Investigation mode. And that is probably where we're going to leave this off. I had a fucking lot of fun with this. Fucking great story so far. Nice cast of characters. Obviously, we've got the Cancer Society, like the influencer, but actually 9 times out of 10, fucking these characters are awesome. I don't get this main character's obsession with saying shit like, oh, this person's a dickhead, or this person's annoying, or this person, why are they here? Like, even the pirate dude, I like his story. He seems cool. So hopefully we actually mature and grow the fuck up. Or maybe we die first in the class trial, and then maybe we're the killer, who fucking knows. But we'll leave all speculation to the investigation for the next episode, and that's where we're going to leave it this time.